I'm Elocin with the Modern Day Sage. Going to adjust this camera. And this is Sagittarius monthly reading for the month of December. Hope everyone is well. Hope all my Sagittarius are good. Happy birthday. This is Sagittarius season. So if your birthday passed already, happy birthday. And if your birthday is yet to come, still happy birthday. This is, Sagittarius time to turn up. So let's get into these messages. Let's see what are the monthly messages for Sagittarius. We're going to start off with the Healing Oracle, just to see what Sagittarius needs to be aware of for December. What are the messages for Sagittarius Spirit? I ask that you are present in this reading. Help me to be a clear vessel. I am a clear vessel to receive your messages for Sagittarius and for all signs, as a matter of fact. Please allow clear guidance from the angels and my ancestors for the collective messages to come through for Sagittarius for the month of December. I want to say thank you with much gratitude. Ashe. Okay. What are the messages for Sagittarius? So, okay, Sagittarius. We have soulmate. So, December is going to be one of those times where it's highlighting soulmate energy. This could be a soulmate that's already in your life, or there could be someone that's coming in that's a soulmate. I feel like Spirit is preparing for your soulmate to come through. I did it. I had to go with the message at the bottom of the deck, which is Phoenix Rising. So I do feel like this is a very transformative time for you, Sagittarius. This could be you. This could be a soulmate. This could be, if you are with a soulmate currently, this could be you together where you're tearing down an old way of being and rising to something new. This is like complete transformation in the area of your connection with the soulmate. This feels very deep, y'all. That's why I'm kind of going back and forth like, because this connection. So this is a very deep connection that you have with someone. If you aren't necessarily with someone right now, you may be having dreams of a particular person, or if you don't even have a person in your life, you may be dreaming of connecting with someone soon. And if that is the case, that's most definitely what this energy is speaking of. There's an old way of being that's dying, and you in particular and your person together are transforming into a different state of being. So I want to kind of explain this, being that this is Sagittarius season. We're leaving Scorpio season. Scorpio, the lower aspect of Scorpio is the scorpion, is the symbol of Scorpio. In a ascended state, the Scorpio becomes the ego, being able to rise above the emotions and see everything from an ego's perspective. Looking down on a situation, not necessarily down, but looking from a higher state of being. But the extended state from an ego would be the Phoenix. So I would say this, Sagittarius, you're leaving Scorpio season a completely different person. There may have been something that happened in November, or, you know, the end of October, November, where you possibly went through some major changes. You've shaken up the energy to shift out of old energy. You've done the work to shift, preparing yourself for yourself, though, but not, you know, in a sense, preparing yourself for a soulmate. And I don't want to say that was the main thing in mind, like, oh, I'm doing this work to prepare myself for a soulmate. But it's like you were preparing yourself for you, and now you're attracting a connection that is going to be very transformative. Okay? I spent how long saying that? 6 minutes talking about these two cards. Oh my God, because this reading, it just feels so deep. I want to read the energies of soulmate and the phoenix. What's so interesting about these cards is that they're both sum up to be 5. We have 14 and we have 32. Both equal 5. So 5 is the number of freedom, of change. 55 is major change. So once again, it's a lot of transformation in this connection. This month, Sagittarius, like, it's going to be like off the chain for you. It's going to be very transformative. And I feel like you're going to have to die to your old self. You're going to have to change up some things. You're going to have to set yourself free. And what's even crazier is that this lady, she looks very, look, it looks almost, I ain't saying it is, but she almost looks like the same lady, but different. Like, it's different women in these, on these cards in this deck, but this looks like the same lady. Slightly different, though. She looks a little bit more fierce right here. And this was at the bottom of the deck. So, you know, you're going from like this hot or this cold energy into like firing things up. But one thing I will say is also you're in like an alchemy stage as well. This was not intended to be a long reading, Sagittarius, but happy birthday. Happy solar return, you know. Happy Earth Day. Feliz Navidad. No, I'm just playing. Okay, so let's go with this soulmate card, okay? Open your heart and invite sacred love. Your soulmate is not far from you. To connect with them, you need to open your heart. Call them in and have patience. If you are not ready to accept your soulmate, keep working on self-love. You will be drawn to your soulmate like a magnet and feel an immense sense of familiarity, like you have known them before. Your capacity to love will increase dramatically, and you will experience higher states of consciousness, and that's exactly what I'm saying here. What? So, like I said, Scorpio season prepared you for this month, Sagittarius, because we have like some major energies this month. I'm saying we because I'm a Sagittarius, y'all. My sun sign. So, you know, and I know a lot of Sagittarius people too, so hey, if you're watching this video. But okay, let's talk about this Sagittarius energy and the Scorpio energy. It's like whatever you did in Scorpio season and that eclipse time and the amount of growth that you went through and preparing yourself to experience this form of alchemy in your life, transformation, It's something deep here. Oh my God. And I'm looking like, first and foremost, like, oh my God, these cards are calling me. It's faces in this card. Like, I don't know if you can see that. Right here and there. Like, she is. This is like alchemy, y'all. And even in this picture, he's transparent. So you calling somebody in. And this may be somebody that's not physically there yet. I'm listening. Okay. That's crazy. Like, Spirit is saying, just like, listen. This is a time, Sagittarius, to listen, okay? No one can touch your heart in the same way that a soulmate can. It is important to know that your soulmate will not necessarily be your partner. He or she may come in a completely different form than you have imagined, but they will offer you incredible wisdom, growth, and expansion. Be aware that we connect with our soulmates when we are ready to truly evolve and move to the next level of consciousness and life experience. We attract them into our lives when we need to open our hearts fully and learn about unconditional love. So, as I was saying, y'all, you are evolving, Sagittarius. This is your season to evolve. Like, I don't even know what I want y'all title to be, because this is just like phenomenal. Like, this is really powerful energy, Sagittarius. You are coming through as like a phoenix. You and a soulmate. So the Phoenix card says, everything in your life is falling apart in order for you to rise from the ashes with renewed strength. And as I was saying, you know, there may be, it might not be pretty at first. The beginning of the month for, you know, this, it may have started already for Sagittarius season. You may have been through some rocky times, you know, dark times, but now you're able to go through this transformation as you need to. This is not a time to create, but a time to sweep away everything that has not worked in your life. The reason so many things are breaking down and not going your way is because the old cycle of your life is completing. You may feel that you are walking through the fires of life right now in order to be cleansed and purified for your rebirth. Soon you will not recognize yourself. You are reclaiming your spirit. If possible, try to isolate yourself from the chaos surrounding you. Now is the time for you to feel any pain that you have previously suppressed so that you can heal. The universe has plans and opportunities that are better than you can imagine, so let go and trust and anticipate what is coming. Okay, Sagittarius, let's get into your reading. So this is very, very, ooh, that card just flipped over. We have the Solitude card, Sagittarius. So this month you might be spending a lot of time to yourself in solitude, reflecting, going in, gaining spiritual understanding. This is a very spiritual time for you. This is a time where not only are you rising above a higher perspective, it's like you're even going higher than you've ever been. You're transforming yourself. No longer are you the ego, but you're now the Phoenix. You are the embodiment of spirit. You are the embodiment of the divine. So you're doing some deep soul searching, Sagittarius, tapping into your spiritual nature more, possibly studying, tapping into your intuition more, possibly speaking more at this time. But these are more so internal conversations. I also see you taking yourself off of a pedestal and not allowing people to put you on this pedestal. And presenting your knowledge. It's like you've come down from a place of waiting to now offer your elixir, your knowledge, your wisdom. So through this transition, Sagittarius, from going within, there's going to be a time where that transformation is completed, okay? And you're going to have something to present. Okay. I don't know. I knew this card was going to come up. Shadow. This is you going within. Once again, these are major arcana cards. You have the Hermit card, Solitude, and the Moon card, Shadow. As I was mentioning, the eclipse. The eclipse that's happening in Sagittarius season is, boom, I'm going to put you in this energy of this transformation where you're having to face who you are. To really ascend the way that you need to, Sagittarius. You may have not been connected for a while now with someone. Oh my God, this is like, this month might pull you into like a rabbit hole. Seriously, like you might really, when I say go within, you might really like like go within, like sink in, like this dark time to really come out, you know, the way that you need to come out in a more ascendant form. It's like you're passing on those lessons from the past into this brighter future. And you have a soulmate here. So you could be doing this by yourself, preparing yourself for a soulmate, or because you're doing this, the byproduct is a soulmate. This is you possibly understanding, coming to some type of awareness to why you have been by yourself, Sagittarius, in solitude, or may have not felt connected. You felt alone. This is going to be a time of shadow work where you are bringing light to situations in your life. Once again, it's soul searching. I can't make this up, y'all. I cannot. You have the light card. So, light, dark, shadow, light, sun with the moon and the sun. This is the total eclipse. This is you finally rising. I guarantee you what's going to happen during this next eclipse, whenever it is. I think it's the new moon in Sagittarius. So, new moon energy to the full moon. You're going to be going through this eclipse where you're coming out of darkness. You're going to, first and foremost, you might already be like sinking into the darkness this month, like now. You know, December, you're going to be sinking into darkness and being in a dark place for a minute just to come out into the light, like, having like some type of epiphany here, Sagittarius. This is your moment of rising during this moon phase. I don't know if it's just going to be the eclipse moon or if it's going to be from the new moon or the eclipse until the full moon, which should be in, what's the opposite? Gemini. Should be full moon in Gemini. So, bam. We have here material harvest. That's manifestation. This is manifestation. In the regular tarot, this is the Nine of Pentacles, which speaks of that independent, like, energy where you have done the, invested in your energy into something. You've become very skilled and masterful at it, and now here it is. You have the fruits of your labor. You're enjoying the fruits of your labor. You have something to present and something to show for yourself because of the whole process of going from the Ace of Pentacles all the way to the Nine. This is you enjoying it fully to yourself because you did the work. So this could be one of those times where, not necessarily selfish, but you're going to truly enjoy what you have done for yourself, Sagittarius. Good job. Congratulations. Bam. Oh, we have this transformation, y'all. 13, death. So you're dying to an old way of being and being rebirthed through this transformation. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil card. These are obsessions and fears and bondage, temptation. This is something that has held you back from even facing the truth, not wanting to see the light. You are liberating yourself from this devil energy. And you might have to, really fully understand what this devil energy is in order to transition into the light as you need to become enlightened. What? This is so deep. Let's clarify all of this. Let's get some more added messages for you, Sagittarius. I'm looking at the time. I swear I wanted 15-minute reading, but this reading is good. And Spirit is telling me to keep going. So we're going to keep going, y'all. Facade is clarifying solitude. So in this new energy, you're understanding that you've never been alone. It's been a facade the whole time. There may have been you having to go back to retrieve old aspects of yourself, or really get to that core issue here, Sagittarius. Regaining your innocence, Sagittarius. I'm seeing something here with your confidence as well. We have passion, grief, and despondent. So this is you working through any pain that you may have had and not allowing it to trigger you anymore and keep you bound into this place of solitude. So this could be the transformation that you're going to experience within this time of solitude going within. You may, like I said, be spending more time alone in the month of December. I don't know why these cards are doing this. Y'all can't all flip over. Let's see. Okay, so the shadow is being clarified with gossip and perfection. So Spirit is saying here during the shadow time, the voices that you may be hearing in your head about, you know, things being perfect, you being perfect, the perfect life, you know, the perfect person, the perfect spouse, the bigger picture. These things are going to come to your awareness. It's like you're going to get a true understanding in this time of what perfection means to you. And this is coming through as a shadow aspect, meaning there's something that you're not seeing here that you've possibly been avoiding. And it could be around your idea of perfection. Possibly by what others may have to say in regards to that. Let's see. Oh, same cards came out. How nice. Passion, grief, forgiveness, and growth. So, with the light, this passion that's coming to light and working through this grief is going to bring some type of forgiveness. Like, whatever this phase is for you, Sagittarius, you are learning to truly forgive possibly yourself and your perceptions on perfection, and allowing yourself to finally grow into this manifestation that you've been wanting for yourself around the soulmate. Something and someone is presenting something here to you that you're worthy of, Sagittarius. Abundance and insecurity. So Nine of Pentacles, you know, it's like your harvest is here and you're enjoying your harvest. You're enjoying the fruits of your labor. This is a material harvest. This is your manifestations. What's being brought to light in regards to these manifestations is your insecurity of having everything that you desire. And how you possibly have kept yourself bonded to things that you don't desire, which could be feeling alone, not connecting. Okay, so the transformation, passion it came out 3 times already. So forgiveness and rejection. So it's like where you may have been rejecting an aspect of yourself, which could have been like a childhood idea of wanting to have a perfect spouse, you know, wanting to be married possibly, or just having that connection, something that you possibly left behind a long time ago. Like you're giving yourself the opportunity to forgive yourself for even desiring and admitting that you want this for yourself. Possibly not wanting it anymore from doing, you know, from being hurt. And even rejecting this. This could also be a purpose here. You are discovering more about yourself, deeper levels of yourself, to be able to make a certain shift at this time to bring in the material harvest that you are attempting to bring in for yourself, Sagittarius. Okay, let's pull some final cards for the month of December, Sagittarius. Let's see. Very spiritual time for you, Sagittarius. Expect abundance. Expect transformation. Expect stepping into the light. You don't have to be in dark times anymore, Sagittarius. You don't have to do things by yourself any longer, Sagittarius. Final card, Spirit, for Sagittarius. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon and communication is key. So, Sagittarius, final messages. There are some adjustments that will be needed during this time to make this shift, to go through this transformation, to rise from these ashes. As I mentioned, I do feel like there's going to be a dark period where you're going to be sinking and feel like you're falling. And, you know, you may be faced with some things in your life. But now it's time to really get in touch with yourself and do some soul searching and talk to yourself and allow yourself to speak. Allow your inner child to even come up and speak at this time. Because communication is key here. And as I had mentioned, Gemini full moon. Although this isn't the full moon, it says new moon. So by the full moon in Gemini, expect major change here. Keep making these adjustments that you need to make, Sagittarius, okay? So, I hope this message resonates, Sagittarius. If you want to book a reading with me, my information is in the description box below. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you are new. And until next time, I'm signing out, y'all.